Hi, I'm Michael Murphy.
Hi, I'm Neil Geller.
And you're watching DonegalTV.
Before facing the might of the Dubs in Croke Park, today was a big day for Michael Murphy and Neil Gallagher as they opened their new sports shop, Michael Murphy Sports and Leisure, at the station roundabout in Letterkenny. The Glen Swilly and Donegal teammates have decided to take their first steps into business and are looking forward to this new and exciting challenge. They were there to greet the huge crowd which turned up for this morning's opening.
It's a new field, it's a new venture, it's a new sport, as if you'd like to say. But it's something I suppose we're looking forward to. It's a learning process, as I'd like to say, for us all. There's learning in the football pitch, but also you get learning off it. And as I say, this is going to be learning. Obviously, we won't be able to have everything in our head to begin with, but we'll be striving to do that like we do in the football pitch, and we're going to be striving to work as hard as we can and learn as much as possible we can in every facet of the shop, and just really looking forward to doing it.
Yeah. Give us a bit of a background as to why you and Neil have decided to go into business, because we know business is difficult at the moment, Michael.
Yeah, without a doubt. I suppose after the 4 years I did in college, it made no secret I wanted to get home to I suppose to the mother's cooking even. But been back here a year, and even just taking a year out, been able to train just solely with Donegal without the added pressures of travel. I suppose it came around to the point in time maybe of a year where you're deciding I need to get stuck into something, and obviously having the teaching degree under the belt. Maybe it was a route I could have went down, but it just at this present time it wasn't for me, and the opportunity arose here to really get involved. And first person I thought of it was Neil, and after battering the ideas over and back like we're doing it on a daily basis, we decided we would go for it. So as I say, that's how it came to fruition. As I say, it's been a busy last couple of months, and as I say, I'm sure it'll be hopefully it'll be a busy couple of months now in the future. But as I say, for myself and Neil, at the moment, the sole focus is on the Dublin game. It's a massive thing I suppose I want to really try and stress to get across because of the time of opening, obviously. But really looking forward to a fantastic year so far. It's been an incredible journey so far with Donegal, and as I say, hopefully it'll continue now in the coming month. Yeah.
Neil, when this man muted the idea of going into business, I was interested in reading the press release. You felt it was something that yourself and Michael would be comfortable coming into, because obviously you've been involved in sport all your life. But as Michael said, it is a big step for both of you.
It is surely, Charlie. When we first approached the idea, we thought it out and whatnot, and it just sounded appealing, and something definitely be interested in, and the more we kind of chatted about it, the more excited we got, and we just went for it, and started planning and whatnot then, and all come down to the day, it's all be building up to this, and now we're mad excited now to get it open. It's looking forward to the day, in the next while not opening it. I
suppose there's going to be pressure on you, Michael, because obviously the shop's open now and the general public are going to be coming in, and with all due respect to everybody else who's going to be working here, they're going to be saying, where's Michael and where's Neil?
Yeah, without a doubt, and I suppose that's there's been fantastic staff here so far in terms of the work they've put in over this last couple of months in terms of trying to get the place ready, and we're forever indebted to them. As I say, there's a lot of hours I suppose that we work to try and get it going, but yeah, that's like anything I suppose I've done in life. I want to really learn about it full stop and get to know every single facet of it, and that's what I want to do. I want to be working in here as much as possible, obviously with the football and with hectic training schedules throughout the year. There's sometimes you're just going to maybe need to take an odd evening off, or if you're away in training camp, or if we're away for a weekend or an overnight stay, maybe sometimes you just might not physically be able to be there. But obviously that's going to be the case with any type of staff, but by and large I plan to be here all the time, and as I say, it's going to be a massive learning process. We're not going to get everything right at the start, without a doubt. We've little or no experience in there, but we're very, very lucky, I suppose, to have a couple of bits of staff on board that really do. Yeah. And as I say, just looking forward to working along with them and to learning every bit about it as much as I can.
Yeah. And Neil, something like this is hugely exciting, no matter what stage of life you're at. When you take on a challenge like this at any stage, and particularly something as new as this, I mean, I sense from both of you you're so excited about this whole thing.
By time, every day this last, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 months, since we first came up with the idea, we've been chatting non-stop about it, so it's a big challenge, surely, but I mean, definitely it's, we're lucky, I suppose, to play a lot of sport and stuff and to be involved in all that.
Obviously both of you, for obvious reasons, are associated with the Donegal senior football team, but I know both of you for a long time, and I mean, you have a huge interest in all sports and keep a big eye on what's happening, not only here in the county but everywhere else.
Yeah, I suppose that's what happens when you get involved in sport. You tend to, I suppose, take a keen interest in all types of sports, and I suppose especially with ourselves here in Donegal, I think we're blessed with so many top quality athletes in all different types of sports. You only have to look at Mark English in the running, Jason Quigley in the boxing, James Coleman, soccer, Shay Given. I mean, you could go on and name. I've probably left countless others out, but as I say, we're very, very fortunate here in the vicinity of the country to have so many top class athletes up here with us. So as I say, I suppose the sports shop itself will take on, you know, a form of all different types of sports. As I say, there'll be the running area with the gait analysis machine down there. That, you know, there'll be a trophy area if people want that. As I say, it'll cover all facets of sports, and I think that's what we have to do to begin with, including the golf and next door, which, as I say, I'm delighted to say I think of a lower handicap than Neil at the moment. But as I say, we'll he make it working in that, maybe in the swing room in there in a while, you know. But
I heard a wee story actually. You were trying out the machine in there the last night, and the shots weren't going too well. You weren't getting as much distance as you thought you should be. I think it was you, Neil, with a 6-iron, or was it Michael? I nearly broke the machine, and it wasn't to do with the machine at all, Michael, I think, was it?
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid the swing's just not up to Rory McIlroy's level as of yet. But as I say, it's a fantastic piece of equipment, and hopefully we'll get to use it wisely and use it rightly, maybe in the coming weeks and months.
Just have a word about the Dublin game coming up in a couple of weeks' time, and I know the focus is going to be very much on that, and it has to be, because I think they've been made 1 to 10 favourites, Michael, Dublin. I don't know what odds they've given in Donegal, but not very attractive ones anyway.
Yeah, come here, but as I say, when we were favourites for some games, we never paid attention to the bookies, and likewise we won't be doing so now. But Dublin, rightly so, are our favourites. They've had a fantastic year so far, fantastic number of years, fantastic squad of players, you know, both in defence. They're very, very miserly. Midfield, they've the players to go both ways, and as I say, up front, you know, they have scoring power to beat the band, both starting and both coming off the bench, so it's a huge proposition up in their backyard. But as I say, we've had not too bad of a season ourselves too, and it's important, I suppose, to take the positives of that. Maybe the last day out, things didn't go maybe according to plan as the way we'd liked them, but we've 3 weeks to work on that. We've had a good week under our belt so far, and we'll have another couple of good weeks now. So as I say, the focus for both myself and Neil and the rest of the team is firmly on the Dublin game, and it's you know, it's going to be a great occasion, and one we're just really looking forward to, you know.
Does it make any difference that you're so much underdogs, Neil? I mean, people always make the suggestion it's tougher to be favourites, it's easier to be underdogs, but given the fact that, I mean, both teams have won All Irelands in the last couple of years, there shouldn't be that much of a gap in terms of who's the strong favourites, who's the underdogs in this game.
I wouldn't pay too much heed to it. Like, I mean, it's kind of, you can't really control what the bookies and stuff, and who they're going to make favourites. Listen, we know ourselves it's going to be tough, like, you know. We've seen them the last day against Monaghan, like, and you know, they're impressive all year and that, you know. So I will just prepare as best we can, like, you know, and get training away there. Like, it's 2 weeks, or just over 2 weeks to the game, like, you know. So I will just train away and prepare. Like, Jim will have us well prepared and stuff, you know. And you know, it's a big game, like, so we're mad looking forward to it, you know.
It's the game everybody wants to see, Michael. It's the game everybody's been talking about since way back, and I suppose that traces its history back to 2011 when everybody complained about the game. But having said that, everybody wants to see Dublin play Donegal.
Yeah, it seems to be the game that the general public, I suppose, are mad to see, you know. And as I say, even for us as players, just to put our what's against, I suppose, a 2-time All-Ireland champions of recent years, and probably the team of recent years, up in their backyard. I mean, where would you want to be as an inter-county footballer? That's where you want to be. You want to be competing at the top and competing with the best. And as I say, we've been working very, very hard, and that's what we'll continue to do so over the next coming weeks. But as I say, the crowds, I suppose, that have followed us all year through the Ulster Championship, and even the last day in Croke Park was absolutely fantastic to see all the green and gold jerseys and the colours and everything up there, you know, cheering us on and supporting us on. Really give us a big lift, you know, after the Armagh goal went in. And say, hopefully they'll turn out the next day, and as I say, it'll be a green and yellow as well as the blue of Dublin, you know.
Yeah. And finally, Neil, you had 1 or 2 injury problems earlier in the year, but obviously look as if you're as good a shape as you've been for a long time. And I mean, that's what it's all about, being a senior inter-county footballer. You've got to be at that level to play in the sort of match you're going to have in 2 weeks' time.
Big time, Charlie. Like, I mean, you can't, you know, especially in Croke Park, anyway, like, against the big teams. Like, I mean, if you're not up to the fitness or whatever, up to the level, like, I mean, you're going to be caught out. Like, there's no hiding place out there, you know. So thankfully, like, this last while it's gone well training wise, like, you know, we've been able to keep the niggles and injuries away, like, and just train away and battle away from replacing, and you know, help out the rest of the team and the boys, you know. So
Last question, Michael. What are you more nervous about, the shop opening today or the match against Dublin in 2 weeks' time?
A bit of both, but you know, without a doubt, as I say, I stress again, the match in 2 weeks' time is the main importance and utmost importance to us. As I say, I've enjoyed the experience so far. That's just kept me occupied throughout the day, and as I say, there's maybe a couple of sleepless evenings this last couple of days, but as I say, that'll well and truly finish now, and focus will turn to the Dublin game, as well as maybe working a number of hours in the shop, and might give Neil maybe a couple of days off too. We'll see.
Charlie Collins for Donegal TV at the opening of Michael Murphy Sports and Leisure in Letterkenny.